In this video, I am going to talk about Ksheerasagara Madana and give everyone the scientific explanation and let you all know what is actually Ksheerasagara Madana saying to us. Well, before giving you all the scientific explanation right away, let's talk about the story of the Ksheerasagara Madana. And to know about the story, let's get into our channel. Hello everyone, my name is Gautam and welcome back to our channel. Rakshasas and the Devatas decided to get a drink which is called the Amruta, which can defeat the death. And make everyone immortal, through which they can fight the Rakshasas. But there was a problem because they had to churn a mountain called as the Mandanagiri Parvata. So the Devatas took the help of Rakshasas to churn the mountain upon the water, and the Rakshasas accepted it due to the greediness of immortality. Now there is one more problem, which is they had to churn it on a milky ocean, and they cannot churn it on ocean. So they asked the help of Lord Vishnu, and Lord Vishnu said that he would become a tortoise and they could keep the Mandanagiri Parvata upon him, and Lord Vishnu will act as the base and let the Rakshasas and the Devatas churn the mountain. Now the Rakshasas and the Devatas also needed one more thing, which was a huge rope which could help them in churning the mountain, but there was no such huge rope which could churn the mountain. Vishnu gave the solution for this also. He said that Vasuki snake could help them to churn and act as a rope. So they used the Vasuki snake to churn the mountain. Rakshasas took the head side of the Vasuki snake, and the Devatas took the tail side of the Vasuki snake. Now everyone started to churn the mountain. As they were churning the mountain, so many things were coming out, like Airavata, sun and moon, and so many things like that, and especially the Kalakuta poison, which was really harmful to everyone. Everyone went to Lord Vishnu asking him to keep the Kalakuta poison with him, because if it is outside, it is really harmful to the earth. But Vishnu said he could not do this. So they all went to Brahma, and Brahma also said the same thing, that he cannot take it, and said only Shiva can take it. So everyone went to Lord Shiva seeking for help. So Lord Shiva took the Kalakuta poison and kept in his throat. As Shiva took the Kalakuta poison, everyone came back to churning. And since hundreds and thousands of years hard work, they have achieved the Amruta. And Devatas know that if Amrutam was shared with Rakshasas also, then Rakshasas won't let Devatas live peacefully. So Vishnu came in an avatar of a lady to distribute the Amruta to the gods and not to Rakshasas. Now, after this point, what and all happened in the Madanam, I am not gonna take it in this video because the purpose of the video is only till this point. So if you want to watch it, I have already made a video on that called as the Rahu Ketu mystery, so please go check it out. Now let's come into the main topic, which is the scientific explanation on the story. First of all, let's see what is Mandanagiri Parvata. Mandanagiri Parvata is nothing but a generator. Now let's see what is the tortoise. The tortoise is nothing but the base. And Lord Vishnu is a material. And the Milky Ocean, which was mentioned, is nothing but a pure water flow. The Vasuki snake is nothing but the copper wire. Devatas and Rakshasas are nothing but positive and negative poles. Positive pole is Rakshasas and negative pole is Devatas. Negative pole means no harm. Positive pole means harmful. Now let's see what is Amrutam. And yes, Amrutam is nothing but electricity. And this whole system is hydroelectric generator. This is just written in a form of a story. Now let's see what they mean by Kalakuta poison and what they actually mean by saying sun, moon came out of churning the Mandanagiri Parvata. Kalakuta poison is nothing but electromagnetic field with high voltage. The sun is nothing but light, which means you can obtain light from electricity, which moon means coolers and air conditioners. Airavata represents the huge machines run by electricity. Lakshmi Devi is wealth. Now let's come to a question, which is why did Shiva only take the Kalakuta poison? Why can't Vishnu or Brahma take the Kalakuta poison? As I said, Vishnu is material which has no relation with Kalakuta poison, which is electromagnetic field with high voltage. Shiva is gravitational force. Electricity produced from a generator cannot be used directly because it will be in high voltage. So you have to waste a little bit amount of electricity to use it. There will be a wire attached to the ground so that they can make the electricity neutral. As the force of gravity and earth being non-conductor will make the electricity neutral. Now let's see why can't Rakshasas get the Amruta. It's because money and power should always be with good people. Otherwise they'll use it for bad purposes. I hope you all understood the concept of Ksheerasagara Madana and its hydroelectric generator. If you have liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you are new to our channel, please make sure you subscribe the channel too for more amazing content like such. And share this video to everyone so that everyone can know the truth of Ksheerasagara Madana. Thanks for watching.